We have got something special to start tonight's show with. Please put your hands together for the ukulele duo of R'n'R Faluke, everybody. Two, three. All right, that's great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's great. That's great. Come on. Really? Really? Ukuleles, relax. All right. So, this is a rock and roll show tonight. A rock and roll show. Later in the show, we're going to be joined by comedian and author Simon Kennedy will be here. And also, we've got rock and roller, and this guy has written a book about his time, actually his time through the rock and roll industry, and the book's called Dirty Deeds. So to give you an idea, Mark Evans, the original bass player from AC/DC, will be here too. That's all coming up on tonight's show. My first guest tonight, he, believe it or not, he joined a band, and about 3 days later, he was with that band on Countdown, playing an Australian classic with AC/DC. Please welcome Mark Evans, everybody. Hey, mate. How are you? You well? Good, thank you. You? Good. Good. You're still dressing like a rocker, so that's good.
Yes.
You've got the uniform on. That's great.
Maybe you can teach old dogs new tricks.
Yeah, I don't think you can teach an old dog.
I think you can. Yeah.
You can? Well, you have to. I think you've got to progress in music, don't you, nowadays?
I haven't.
Okay, then forget.
AC/DC. Well, what's your point? AC/DC haven't.
I know they haven't, have they? Same song, same concert for the last 40 years. Yeah.
I was only joking. Now you're going to be serious.
No, I am serious.
I was trying to be funny.
No,
I was trying to be engaging.
You're scaring me. That's why you're scaring me. All right. Okay. Don't threaten me. We got a ukulele band we can bring back.
I saw they go off,
didn't they? Yeah.
Oh.
But I think you were backstage. You got a mate who makes ukuleles, don't you? Is that just a cheaper way to make a guitar?
Yeah. A guy called Piers Crocker. He's great. Does all the work on my guitars for me too, because I'm a bit of a guitar nut.
Yeah.
I collect guitars.
Yeah.
And
how do you know, like, I mean, for somebody like me who is not really a guitar player, I can play 3 chords, but the different feels of a guitar, how does that, I mean, obviously when you pick one up, you can feel something in it, and this is great, or this is not good.
It's very instinctive.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, say, for instance, with people with wine, you might get a half dozen great wines and only 2 people like them.
Yeah.
But it's the same with guitars. They're a very personal thing. And it's an instinctive thing. You'll pick them up. I love old Gibson acoustics J200s because Elvis Presley plays them. So
right.
Good enough for Elvis, good enough for me.
Yeah.
And so you pick them up and you just play them, and it's amazing. I've been sitting down with people and we've been playing great guitars, and it's surprising how bad someone can make a great guitar sound sometimes.
Yeah.
That'd be me.
But it can't. No, not at all. Not at all. Now, did you start by playing bass? Was that the first thing, or you had you could play?
I played a little bit of guitar at the start when I was 16. But playing instruments come to me relatively late in life.
Yeah.
You know, for now what you see on YouTube. So.
Yeah.
But I was more into boxing and playing football. I'm still playing football now.
Right.
Probably ill-advised for a 60-year-old, but
probably. Well, what type of football are you playing?
AFL. I'm still hoping that I'm going to get a call. I'm going to get it drafted as a mature age rookie for Carlton this year.
You probably will. I think.
Yeah, we
Yes, and then you could get it.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
And you could take drugs too.
I know.
Man.
Well, you can't legally take them. I mean.
Oh no! Of course.
But then again, if you're 60, what are they going to do? Ban you? Yeah. Good. But actually, this I thought was funny, but because you have a phobia or a fear of hearing the song "Happy Birthday," so instead,
yes.
is this? No, I'm not going to sing "Happy Birthday" to you, but you prefer people to sing the Carlton theme song to you than "Happy Birthday"?
Heavenly, yes.
Yeah.
No, I do. It was when I actually worked it out why I'm terrified. I have this. I'm quite serious, but don't anyone start singing Happy Birthday, I'll go crazy. It's been a phobia, and when I was writing the book, Dirty Deeds, I've worked out what it is. My first memory, my first vivid memory, is probably a day after my sister's birthday, and I got on top of a table and tried to light the candles, and I actually set myself on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I thought it was funny too.
Yeah, that's
Not so much at the time. My mother, oh, Mark's setting himself on fire again. You know.
Yeah. But that's
but so that I was, evidently I was scarred by it. So.
Right, well, you must be. So don't worry, I won't sing it. And the book you did mention, though, Dirty Deeds, which is this one here, My Life Inside and Outside of AC/DC. How did that come about? AC/DC looking at you in another band, was it not? And then said, look, we need a player. And
well, when I joined the band, they were actually working as a four-piece band. Malcolm was playing bass, and it would have been an absolute crime if AC/DC had gone on further and Malcolm had been playing bass. You know, because he's just, for my thinking, is you know, I'm a little bit biased towards the guys playing, but you know, I think there's, for guys starting off songs, there's like Keith Richards and Pete Townsend and Malcolm's young. He's just a genius, you know. And so I was approached at the time. I was told they were looking for a guitar player. Malcolm was going to keep on playing bass. Went to the first rehearsal. Well, not really rehearsal. Went to meet them, and they just gave me a copy of the album. I went back the next day, played the songs with them, and they started off with a song off the first album called Soul Stripper. And Malcolm has always and always will be very, very direct. Yeah. And he said, okay, we'll start with Soul Stripper. This is the reason why you're here. The last clown f***ed that up all the time.
Right, okay.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. But I was just talking to backstage before. The interesting thing about that band is, as you know, I'm not tall. I'm just barely 5'6". I thought I was tall till I got kicked out of the band. Yeah? Oh, yeah. They're all tiny. It was good because you could go anywhere, they wouldn't recognise you. Yeah, you know? Yeah. I'd go out with Bond, we'd be drinking anywhere in London or something like that, and people say, God, your mate looks like Bon Scott. Yeah. See, a lot of people say that. Until he punched someone.
It's all publicity. And it was probably part of the, I guess, you know, the start of the music back then. You did have AC/DC. I mean, who else? The Angels, probably.
Oh, here in Australia.
Yeah, certainly. In Australia, and there were a lot of those sort of pub rock bands that. Yeah. It wasn't a big thing though. There was a Blue or a Fire.
Oh no, it was. I think thinking back when I was writing the book, I was thinking back to some of the sort of, you know, combat I saw it in the pubs in Melbourne. It was a very different time, and it was particularly in Melbourne. I guess it would have been the same thing in Sydney. Growing up, there was a lot of violence. Thank goodness it's toned down a lot these days. You know.
But would it change? Does it change your performance skills? As in, you know, you've got to keep above it. You can feel a crowd starting to get restless, so you've got to keep playing, play harder, and then get their attention that way, and sort of keep that pace.
It's an odd thing though, because when there's trouble in the room you're playing with, whether it be 300 people or 30,000, because of the lights and all, you more often than not you're not all that aware of it.
Yeah, 300,000. I've never played in front of. 300 people maybe,
but not for long. They leave.
Yeah, usually. Thanks. Yeah. Sometimes, yes, they do.
Oh, good.
But they're the people without a sense of humour that leave. So there you go.
Who needs them?
Exactly. That's what I say. If you can't have a laugh, then there's something wrong with you. Yeah. Hey, somebody's actually told me to ask you the story about Angus and his hygiene. I'm not sure if that's in the book. Is it in the...
Part of it.
Is it? Do you know the story I'm talking about then? Or?
Possibly. There's a few of them.
Oh, is there? Okay.
He was.
Maybe the teeth one. Is that?
Well, yeah. We were on the road, and Angus, being Angus, he was. You know, it's common knowledge amongst people who knew the band. He was a bit shy on having a shower and brushing his teeth, and he'd go, you know, a week without having a shower. Or brushing his teeth, and which is a bit of a problem because he used to wear the school suits on stage. We'd do 2 or 3 gigs a night, and they'd come off wringing wet. Yeah. He'd put them in the suit bag and leave them Sunday, and he'd open them up again on Tuesday night, and they'd all be wringing wet still. Oh. Right? But there was one time I thought, it was just too odd. We got backstage. It was at a place in Geelong called the Sundowner Hotel. And our stage guy, called a great guy called Pat Pickett, he said, "Don't go backstage." I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, Angus is going to open his bag." I said, "Well, it's going to be all right." He said, "No, it's not right." And he said, "Come have a look at this." And what it done, it looked like an inflatable mattress. It's actually... It wasn't good. So, yeah. I think the toothbrush story is in the book.
Is it the toothbrush? Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's a good.
I'm telling you now.
No, that's a good thing. If the toothbrush story is in the book, Dirty Deeds by Mark Evans, My Life Outside of AC/DC, is available in all the shops.
Yeah. I like the cups, by the way. They're fantastic.
Aren't they? They're good,
do I get to keep this?
The last series, we gave them all away. I only got 3 left. So
Mine.
We've only got 2 left. So.
Oh no! I know. That was close, man. You really wore that.
Tell us what you're up to now, because I know you're gigging with a few of the legendary rockers too, Australian guys. As
we mentioned about Australian bands around the period, Rose Tattoo. The guys from AC/DC at that stage were all very involved in getting them along with Albert's Productions at the stage. And it's this year is the 40th anniversary of Rose Tattoo.
Yep.
So we're going to be doing some work with Angry because former members of Rose Tattoo, unfortunately, a bit thin on the ground these days.
Yeah.
So we're going to be involved in a thing called Blood, Sweat and Beers, which is going to have some Rose Tattoo stuff in it, and it's going to have some AC/DC stuff, and also a couple of guys, the Angels, are coming out.
Yep.
It was just going to make it
it sounds like a really good jam. Is it a jam or is it?
Oh no, we're all doing all our own stuff. Some Bonnie or AC/DC stuff.
Yep.
And it's going to be good, and it gets us out of the house.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. We look forward to it. So keep an eye out for Blood, Sweat and Beers.
Yes, yeah.
Now we've got to take a break, but after the break, you'd have a fair knowledge of songs, wouldn't you? Or
yes.
Okay, good. Well, I'm going to put you to the test after the break with a little bit of a quiz, and we'll see how we go. All right? Yeah. There's nothing on the line. Just maybe a cup.
I have one already. Do you want to go double or nothing? You'll be left with 1 cup then.
Let me think about that during the break. We'll be back with Mark Evans shortly. We're going to put Mark Evans to the musical challenge or the musical test. But to help us out for this part of the program, please welcome Simon Kennedy, everybody. Simon Kennedy. All right. That's all right. You're all right. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Grab a stool. Simon is our second guest on the show, but to help us out in this part, what I'm going to get Simon to do, because Simon does a lot of voiceovers as well. Instead of singing the first line of a rock song, he's just going to speak it. And as he speaks it, you have to identify the song.
Are you going to do it in, Shakespearean?
You name the style and I'll do it.
Ooh.
1-900 phone call.
Guess who just got back today?
Thin Lizzy.
Yeah.
Thin Lizzy, there you go.
Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. All right.
1973, I couldn't stand them.
You know the name of the album that was on, actually?
What album?
Jailbreak?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well.
that's why I don't like them.
Yeah, okay.
Princess.
Okay, fair enough.
Carry on.
Right.
Are you continuing with 1900 voice, or would you like to change the tone?
It's doing a lot for me.
Okay. It's actually the same as my Caitlyn Jenner voice, so let's see how we... Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste.
Stones, give me shelter.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry.
No, not give me shelter.
Sympathy for the devil.
Right.
Correctamundo.
It's in E.
All right. Scottish 1900. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey.
I don't know that, but you're scaring the crap out of me.
You don't know that one?
I know that one. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey.
Oh, I thought you meant a Scottish band.
Oh, no, it's just the accent. That was...
It was a Scottish accent.
Well, it wasn't... He's not very good.
You just look up the
It's the mamas and the papas, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just going to check the drug chapter.
Sorry?
Right. More?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, we've got time.
Okay.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Everyone's playing
Do the
along.
Scots one again. That was really good.
I'll do a different Scott. You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man.
You're starting to appeal to me now. I don't know that one. Which one was it?
That was, I believe...
BG Staying Alive.
BG, you can tell about it, you know.
Oh, no
Right.
wonder I did Bee Gees. No wonder I didn't get that.
See how you go.
Who actually just... what
can't
bands
get-
do you like? Is there a band that you like?
To do the Bee Gees, you need the fan, the head blowing your hair back.
Well, that's not happening. That's not happening.
That's why I didn't get it. I get it now. It's Staying Alive.
Okay, let me look up the chapter to do with violence.
All right. I'll do this one.
All right.
Riding down the highway, going to a show.
Supernaut.
Yes.
Correctamundo.
Yes.
Yes, there you go, got it.
No, it's Sherbet.
Did you like my Scottish accent though?
No, it's a long way to the top.
It is a long way to the top, and
it
you've
is.
been to the top and back and down the world and all over the place, and read all about it. Dirty Deeds, there you go, there's the book. Please thank Mark Evans. We'll be back after the break with Simon Kennedy. Welcome, Simon.
Thank you very much.
No, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being part of the challenge there, the musical challenge, which
It's good to sit on the stool over there and have someone who played in AC/DC make fun of what I do for a living. It was okay. No,
you don't get that every day, then, do you?
No, you don't. You don't.
Because you do voices. You have that talent, I guess, that extra string to the bow, not just comedy. So you have another job just in case comedy doesn't work.
That's right. That's right. It's the Bruce Wayne day job to the Batman night job.
Yeah. Do you still get that from people you know? Like, you know, when are you going to get a real job? Do you get that?
Yeah, like my wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. My brother once, he works in IT, and he works very hard. And he said to me once, I had a drink with him, and he goes, "How was your week?" And I was like, "Oh, flat out." And he goes, "Oh, what did you do this week?" I said, like 3 gigs and about 6 voiceovers. And he goes, "How long do those go for?" I said, like an hour each.
Yeah.
Oh, the gigs are like half hour. And he's like, right. And he just looked through me, and I went, okay, I'll just stop talking now.
But people don't understand. You've got to drive to the gig.
No. You gotta have a beer beforehand.
Have a beer, a chat to your friends, then you've got to drive all the way home after. It's,
I know.
People don't see that.
It's not easy. The time that's spent, like, telling girls, no, I'm married. It's like... like, that's obviously not long, but...
yeah. You're doing different gigs than I am, I tell you.
As nursing homes are lucrative, I can tell you right now. Yeah.
Your influences, growing up, I watched a lot of movies. I think we sort of probably might have the similar background in those sort of films, because I do know, like Chevy Chase.
Yes.
His early stuff, great. Late stuff,
When he got off the cocaine, it was awful. I really did like watching like that. I grew up on the Goodies and stuff like that as a young guy. And I thought, what I'm going to do is something nothing like that. I'm going to...
Because it was only you.
I couldn't be the goodie.
You'd look stupid on a three-seater
three-person bike.
Yeah.
No, good. But I just wanted to make people laugh. I just wanted to be part of that. And so I'm still keen to get into that area.
That's good. Now, you've got a DVD out, so your DVD is out live in King's Cross. So
yes. Well, it's an achievement to be alive in King's Cross any time, I think, so...
So is this just you walking down the street in King's Cross?
Well, it's a video. It is. It's really just me just going up saying, no, I don't want to come into your establishment. Pretty much.
As opposed to the other way around, I guess.
Yeah, I'm begging.
A massive event happened to change your life and probably your family's life, which you did also write a book about. This one here, which is 9/11 and the Art of Happiness by Simon Kennedy. How did it feel, or what got you through writing a book like this one?
That was massive for me because it's not a funny book. No. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. And as a comedian, you want people to see you as a comedian, and I had this story inside of me. The story being that my mother, Yvonne, was on one of the planes that was crashed during the 9/11 attacks. So I had this over 10 years just within me, and I thought I've got to tell this story somehow, and it can't be on stage. It's not going to be a part of a comedy festival show. So I started writing it down, and once I started writing it down, it all came out, and it's something I'm pretty proud of, and I think it's something important to share because people want to know how you get through something pretty nasty in your life, and I thought it was important to show people that you can get through stuff, and you can come out the other end okay.
Make sure you pick that one up. It is the 9/11 and the Art of Happiness by Simon Kennedy, and it is his story, of course, and how it's affected your family as well, your own, I guess, relationship with your wife. And
oh yeah, absolutely, it's a challenge. And the Art of Happiness, by the way, a lot of people wonder where the title came from, and yes, there is a book by the Dalai Lama called The Art of Happiness. But I thought calling my book 9/11 and the Art of Happiness would probably be okay, because he's probably not going to sue. Because if he did, it would be bad karma.
Yes,
so I thought it was okay.
No, it's all good. And your comedy work now, though, where can we find out where we can watch you live doing your stuff apart from at King's Cross?
The best place is always
where can you pick this one up? Can you buy this? Where can we buy this one?
You can get that. I think you can get that at standupcomedians.com.au.
Standupcomedians.com.au.
Which you'll probably find me doing gigs around there as well.
Okay.
Otherwise, Facebook me. We'll all be friends.
Again, you do know this is a live show. You're not just talking to the people here.
No.
So it'll be a nice little thing that you, after the show, the people will get on there and follow your career and see where it takes you and see what other stories you have.
That's right. Well, in that case, for the folks at home, Simon Kennedy Comedian on Facebook. I will accept your like. This
is so good now, because this is like the infomercials aren't even interrupting our show.
Yeah. But
the show is the infomercial.
I'll tell you. And funny you mentioned that, Darren, because I actually have an amazing vacuum cleaner.
That's good. I'm glad, and I hope it sucks well.
It sucks as much as some of my jokes. I think you'll enjoy it.
Thank you very much, Simon, for being on the show. I appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Also, to Mark Evans, thank you very much. Good night.